Hello everyone, this video is all about Harper Lee's Go Set A Watchman and the discussion about the controversy behind this novel. Now, I have taken some notes, so I might be looking down. However, I have read thoroughly through this and I found a great article about this topic by Joe Nocera. Hopefully I pronounced his last name right. And the article, The Harper Lee Go Set A Watchman Fraud. Yes, this is more than a controversy. It's pretty fraudulent if you look into it. He also links the Times' whole story about it as well, which I'll get into it just a little bit because it's so intense and it's so long that I didn't feel like I needed to go through the Times and their background with this. This article by Joe is easily searchable on Google. I think it's pretty much the first or second article that you see, and it's in the New York Times. So this pretty much began around the time where Harper Lee's longtime protector, her sister Alice, passed away November of 2014, though it goes back to 2011. And in 2015, when Harper was 89 years old, she was in a nursing home and a victim of a stroke and nearly deaf at this point. Her new protector is Tanja Carter, who brought Go Set A Watchman to the publisher's attention and Harper's ex-agent in various meetings, supposedly after Alice passed away, which was in 2014, but actually the Times reports that she had a meeting with a few people in 2011. Now, Tay Hohoff, Harper's very good editor, encouraged her to take a different path, and that's how we have To Kill a Mockingbird and not this. That sounded harsh, but I didn't mean it to sound this way. Go Set A Watchman is the very first draft of a book that was rejected and never touched again, and was put aside in Harper's home. Harper did not want to touch it again. She wanted nothing to do with it. I think that would be obvious since she did not bring it up whatsoever, and someone discovered it in 2011. She said that she just wanted to write To Kill a Mockingbird, and that was it, and she hasn't published anything since this, which To Kill a Mockingbird was published in 1960, I believe. That's the very first issue with this publication of Go Set A Watchman. The second one is this. Is it a newly discovered novel or historical artifact from a famous writer that didn't want it to see the light of day? And as I hinted a few seconds ago, I'm going to go with the second option, because if she wanted to publish this Go Set A Watchman at any time during her life, she probably would have brought it up. Even if she was working on it, she might have brought it up. She might have, mentioned it, at least to her ex-agent, but that's not the case. Harper Lee always wanted to write a race novel, but Go Set A Watchman wasn't it. It's just not as good as To Kill a Mockingbird. There's some good parts, of course, in Go Set A Watchman, but it's a bad first draft of a novel that was rejected. The biggest change, other than her age and the time, is turning Atticus into a saintly lawyer that we all know and love from a racist lawyer. She also pulled together the plot, theme, characters, dialogue, in her rewrite, which was published as To Kill a Mockingbird. And that's why it's a classic. You can track the controversy of this much more thoroughly in the Times' account, which you can of course find on Google. It's pretty long. There, I will just say, so I don't get in trouble, definitely makes Carter look horrible, among many other people, including the publisher, for trying to push this as newly found and ready to be released by Harper herself when she is a victim of a stroke. She is 89 years old and hard of hearing. And like I said, if she took the advice of her very trusted editor, and she wrote To Kill a Mockingbird, and that is a classic. If she wanted to have anything to do with Go Set A Watchman, she could have done so. She published To Kill a Mockingbird in the 60s. That's a very long time. But she did not. So this is the controversy. A writer that put away her first draft of a book she did not want to have anything to do with anymore is now unearthed and published, and as Joe mentions, has already, at this time in 2015 when he wrote it, sold 1.1 million copies. I smell a bit of money involved. A little bit. And is that fair to Harper? I'm going to vote no, because she probably doesn't even know that this happened. And not only is it a attack in a way to authors that don't want to have certain things published because they don't think that it's good, and other people agree with them that they don't think it's good, but money grabbers or people that just want to make profits have taken over. This is also about how we treat older people. They can't fend for themselves, and Alice was Harper's protector for decades until she passed away, and that's sketchy. And now a book that Harper did not want to be seen or read by the public is now out. And we really have to think about this as literature community for the future. Do you want this to happen again? Because I don't want this to happen again to any sort of writer, no matter if this means millions and millions of dollars and royalties for dozens of people. Because this comes with the issue of consent, and can Harper Lee consent to this? Now she can't anymore because she has passed away, and she passed away in 2016. Did she even know this happened? I don't think we fully know, because she had a stroke and she was 89 and she was deaf. This is taking advantage of a old writer that is very well known, and many people would want to read a book from her again. And sure, you know, wanting to read another book from your favorite author is totally understandable, but is it understandable to commit this kind of controversy in the name of literature and money? I'm gonna say no. Unfortunately, this was not a good light for traditional publishing. And I really hope that we learn from these mistakes so this doesn't happen again with any other writer in the future. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, please give me a like, a subscribe, and please comment with your thoughts about this controversy. If you want to get to know me and any of my writing, all of that is in the description box below. I will link my book review on Go Set A Watchman down in the description box, and at the end. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great non-controversial reading day. Bye!